Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be providing a longer term market analysis update on Apecoin. I'm going to be covering some very key support resistance levels as well as some moving averages to watch out for. So if you guys enjoy the content, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing. Also consider checking out our sponsors and partners over at ftx.us. It is a great exchange, and if you sign up with the link in the description below or with my referral code SNOWYCRYPTO, you can get a 5% discount on exchange fees. So it's a great exchange. I do highly recommend them. All right, so let's talk about Apecoin here. First, I just want to start off by referencing this very important level of support around $5.17. And this is something we've been looking at on the channel for a very long period of time. Basically, this was the low that we had back in May of this year, and this was the level that we had a very sharp bounce off of. You can see following a test of this level, we actually bounced around 90% in just the following few days, taking us up to this range high around $9. All right, so this is the general range we've been in. And you can see that actually when we broke this support level, we actually flipped this into resistance on two key retests, one being in June and then another being here in July. All right, so we're coming back down with a retest of this level, and it's going to be very critical for Apecoin to actually flip this into support. So if you see a bounce off of this level, that will confirm that we're flipping it into support, and that's a positive sign that we might have potentially a higher low in place, where again, you have this higher low structure where you first have these set of lows in June around the $3 range, and then you have basically this retest around $4.20 back in July. And if this is to be yet another higher low, then you could start to speculate out, well, maybe we're forming some sort of uptrend. But in order for that to happen, we do need to form a higher low, somewhere that is above this previous low around, $4.20. So this is logically an area where we could see some sort of bounce, considering we are at support. Again, this was previous resistance back in June and July, and also support back here in May. Now, one of the things that we do not want to see is a loss of support off of this level. So if we're actually coming back down below the $5.17 level, flipping that into resistance, then to me this is going to look like a big fake out, and that we might have a lot longer to go, ultimately ranging, accumulating before we can start to actually trend back up and form some sort of longer term uptrend. Again, we still do have that uptrend structure in place with the higher lows, the higher highs, but if this level is to be lost, then that structure is definitely going to break down, and the argument for an uptrend is definitely going to be invalidated, and we would probably have a lot longer to go before ultimately forming a longer term uptrend. So if you do start to see this level reverse, we have some sort of higher low, look out to this moving average here on the chart, this green line, which is the 34 EMA. So if I just remove all these drawings here, we can look to this level as previously strong support and strong resistance. So most notably, we had this rejection off this moving average back here in June. You can see we had the wick all the way up to this level. We came down and rejected. And then we had another form of resistance right here back earlier on in July. And then eventually we broke above it, came back above it, and then flipped it into support. So that was the level that we bounced off of. You can see we trended to higher highs, but eventually we broke down, unable to hold it as support, and we actually flipped it back into resistance. So this is the level that you want to see reclaimed in the short term, especially if we're starting to see a reaction off of this support level. So overall, that is my update on Apecoin and my analysis. I hope you guys did enjoy the content. Once again, check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.